Now, let me address you, Colin. Whatever the fuck you want to be called. Let me address you. See, I was going to apologize to you in CMA's chat and CMA's live. I was going to apologize to you, but nah, I ain't even doing that now. I'm not, because see, it's funny how you could sit there and come for me. Yeah, I did come for you. I sure did. But I came for you for the simple fact is that I know you didn't tell him to do a live on me. This I know because I've seen the lives that he's done on me, but he's also done lives on a couple other people. But I'm just saying this. It's funny how you can come to somebody else's chat and channel and go that hard on their platform. But when you're on Stovall's platform, you don't go this hard. So that's what's making me have a problem with you. This is the problem, okay? Let's start here. Number one, you sitting here making excuses for the things that he do and the things that he say. And because this is your friend, because per your words, that's my friend. Okay, I get it. So as your friend, why don't you tell your friend to stop being so disgusting? Why don't you tell your friend to stop coming at women? Why don't you tell your friend to stop downgrading women? Why don't you tell this to your friend? Because this is what he do. And this is the reason why I'm so upset with him. More so upset with you because he has dogged you out. And I know you have seen his videos. I know you have seen his videos. And in a couple of his videos, he has dogged you out, called you a bitch, said he don't trust you, he ain't fucking with you, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 da, 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 da. He has said very nasty things about you. And I don't understand why you would even want to go back to somebody like that. Why would you even want to talk to somebody like that? But again, that's your life. That's your decision. You're grown. I can't tell you what to do. All I'm saying is this. I'm advocating for the women who he disrespects. A lot of the women on CMA panel says nothing to Mike, says nothing about Mike. Absolutely nothing. He has disrespected R.N. Smith. He has disrespected Alice in Wonderland because they support CMA. And that I don't understand. Because somebody supports somebody you don't like, you want to go in on that person and try to make that person feel bad for something that they do or did. That's not cool. It's really not. So at the end of the day, regardless of what you say, how you feel, you can say what you want, you can feel how you feel. I really don't give two fucks at the end of the day. And Upward had brought up a good she brought up a good point, because that day, and I don't know if you remember, but that day in Stovall's live, when we all was over there together in Stovall's live, I came in the chat and I said, hello, Mike Mods in chat. He took that. No. I can't even say he took it. Because when he read the chat, he said, oh, yeah, no, you said, I'm sorry. You said, when you come in here, make sure you speak to the host. So that's when Stovall caught an attitude talking about some, yeah, don't come in my room if you don't want to speak to me because I'm the host and y'all can get the fuck out my room if y'all don't want to come in here and speak to me. Upward came in and she was like, no, AG did speak. She spoke to everybody. She spoke to you first. And he went off on me and her for no apparent reason. You saying that you did talk to him behind the scenes. You're saying that you did say something to him about it. But this was what? Almost 2 years ago? So if you said something to him about it, why now you just want to bring that to the forefront? This is all I'm saying. Like, it just seems like when he do shit wrong, you hold him to a higher standard. It's like you don't say anything to him about the things that he do wrong. And again, don't get me wrong. You're not his mama. You can't make him do anything that he doesn't want to do. I get that. But if he's a real friend, he would sit there and listen to the things that you have to say. That's all I'm saying. So again, you could come at me, child. You coming at me don't mean shit to me. Believe you me, because I'm gonna tell you like this. You don't want no parts of me. You talking about, oh, we could talk about this face to face, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. I know you're an older woman, thanks to your friend Stovall telling everybody how old you are. But girl, I wouldn't even embarrass you like that. I really wouldn't. But see, it's like we coming to blows over a motherfucker that's probably sitting back enjoying this shit. Like seriously, he's sitting back enjoying this shit. Whether you might believe it or not, he's sitting back enjoying everything that's going on. And no, I'm not trying to argue with you over no damn Stonewall, because ill. Why would I? I'm not trying to argue with you over him. No, not at all. I'm just saying, as a woman, I feel like certain things should come into play. And I'm not saying that you have to do them things. I'm not saying that. But I feel like me having a voice and a little platform, I feel like I had to speak up for the women that he abuses, verbally abuses. That's all I'm saying. Because I see it day in and day out how he verbally abuses women for no reason. And that to me, that really is a mental illness. It's a mental thing. That's why I said in my live last night, he should seek a therapist. He should seek some psychiatric help, because something is definitely wrong with that man. Whether you agree with it or not, something is definitely wrong with him. But I'm not going to keep going back and forth with a motherfucker on YouTube, because this is the type of shit I do in real life. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go to battle, this is some real life type shit. Like, we could do that all day long. I have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to show you grace and trying to show you some type of respect, because you are my elder. But anytime you ever think you want to get in the field with me and come at me, that's not what you want. That's really not what you want. But my thing with it is that all that energy you had for me, you should have had that shit for Stonewall over there when you be in his chats and in his live and listen to him just be a disrespectful asshole that he is. But you don't do that. That's why I'm a little more ticked off with you, if anything. And no, I get it. You're a grown ass woman. You shouldn't be responsible for holding him accountable. I get that. But as a friend, you need to talk to him about his behavior, because his behavior is outrageous. It's uncanny, and he's a fucking menace. So I'm gonna tell you the reason why I went so hard was because in one of his lives, he said, and I never said that you said this. I said he said this. He said that, oh, ain't nobody gonna disrespect her on YouTube because she was over there in CMA chat and they talking about she was being disrespectful. I know you didn't say anything disrespectful. I was over there in the chat that day. I know you didn't say anything disrespectful, but do you see what he's trying to do? He's trying to spin a narrative like people disrespecting you. So he had to sit there and try to, I guess, drum up some damn type of drama to make it seem like people coming at you when nobody came at you. That's why when you put that thing up there talking about AG, I never disrespected you. I didn't say you disrespected me. I didn't say you did. And I didn't say that you told nobody to do a live on me. That's not what I said. It's like you inserted yourself into something that you shouldn't have, because I never not once said, oh, Colleen told Stonewall to do a live on me. Oh, Colleen, I never said that. I did the live because he's disrespectful as fuck. That's why I did my live. That's why I went and said what I said and did what the fuck I did. Now, again, if what I said to you hurted your feelings or made you feel some type of way, I understand. I get it. And maybe I shouldn't have thrown you in there. But when he came at my good friend, I had to do something. So yesterday, it was just a barrage of words. You see what I'm saying? And in a way, you got kind of caught up in the crossfire. And maybe that is my bad. Because I really don't have too much ill will toward you. I really don't. But anytime you feel like you're going to come for me, I'm going to do, I'm going to come right back at you. And your coming for me was justified, but it was just like you was taking the shit a little bit too far. Because yes, I did come at you in my live. Yes, I did. So again, like I said, your coming at me was justified. But you just kept throwing your little shots. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't for that, grandma. I ain't for that. Nah. But it's cool. I'm not mad at you. You said what you said. I said what I said. And it is what it is. But this really don't have nothing to do with you. And in the way, I do feel bad that you are in the middle of his bullshit. because you are quote unquote, or you're supposedly with him, or whatever the case may be. So in a way, I do feel a little bad that you are in the middle, but he actually put you in the middle. He really did. Just by saying, ain't nobody on YouTube going to disrespect my woman when nobody disrespected you. And my thing with this, you should have told him right then and there when he did that video, or before he did that video. That's why I said you don't hold him accountable. Because before he did that video, you should have said, well, no, Mike, nobody came for me. Nobody was disrespecting me. I'm cool. Everybody over there in the chat was cool. Nobody, disrespected me. Then he wouldn't have had so much ammunition to go so hard on people that did nothing to him. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of this stemmed from that. And my thing with is for you to let that go down. That's why I was kind of ticked off, because it's like, for you to let that go down the way you let that go down, to me, it was crazy. No, you can't tell that man what to say out his mouth. No, you cannot. But before it got to where it got to, you could have corrected him. You could have called him and said, no, Stovall, wasn't nobody talking about me. Nobody in Michael and CMA's live disrespected me. Because by you not saying that, and by you not correcting that, that's what gave him the notion that you were being disrespected over there. That's what gave him the ammunition to just start going hard on people over there in the chat, and nobody did anything. So that's why I'm like, it's just funny how, you just became all gung-ho and then kind of sort of played victim. Like, yeah, that didn't sit well with me. So that's why I came at you. But I just feel like you need to hold him accountable sometimes. Like, that's your man or whatever. Because even at times he disrespected you. He said a lot of disrespectful things about you. A lot. And I just want to ask, like, what kind of woman does that make you to sit back and let a man disrespect her? And to turn around and take him back, because he tell everybody, he go over your house on the weekends. That's what he tells everybody. Which is really nobody's business. That's not my business. That's not CMA business. That's not Upwards business. That's nobody on his live business. But he makes it a point by telling people, yeah, I'm going over Colleen's house. So I'm going over my woman's house, and I'm going to go stay there. That's none of our business. What he comes over there to do, that's none of our business. That y'all sit there and have sex. That don't have nothing to do with us. So that's why I'm just saying, like, you should be feeling some type of way that this man throws you under the bus and makes you feel like crap. Basically, he makes you feel less than a woman. That's all I'm saying, Colleen, is like, at some point you got to say enough is enough. Because that's where I was at last night. I was just like, look, enough is enough. This man just keep disrespecting these women. These women ain't saying nothing to him. These women ain't saying nothing about him. He just keep disrespecting these women. So yeah, I had to say something. I had to. And I'm not an advocate, but when it comes to women, we should be able to stick together. Regardless of what the situation is, we should be able to stick together. And that's what's wrong with the world now. And that's what's wrong with a lot of women in America. We don't know how to stick together. We either calling each other bitches, or we calling each other hoes, or we jealous of this one and we jealous of that one, and nobody's sticking together. We need to learn how to do that. We need to come together in unison or in unity and be like, yo, that's my sister. I'm sticking up for her. Because that's what I did with Upward. That's my girl. Like, I got her back, 10 toes down. That's my girl. If her back is against the wall, my back is against the wall. So we're going to come out swinging. We're going to come out swinging together. You see what I'm saying? And that's just how it should be. We are Black women. And that's why a lot of Black men don't respect us, because a lot of the shit that goes on. Because sometimes we as Black women don't respect it. And this live is really going in a whole nother direction, which I really didn't want it to. But I'm going to say this. A lot of women, they feel like they don't get the respect from a man. But why do you not get that respect? Why do you not get that respect? Because it's the way that you It's the way you hold yourself. It's the way you carry yourself. And that's why a lot of these men don't respect us, because we out here, we twerking. Some of us are too old to be fucking twerking. Let's just start there. Some of these motherfuckers need to go sit down somewhere. Fuck you twerking for. Go sit down. And then we dressing provocative. We ain't leaving nothing to the imagination. We just letting it all hang out. And then we wondering why men call us bitches and whores and hoes and every goddamn name under the sun but our own name, because a lot of us don't respect ourselves. We got to start respecting ourselves if we want the respect that we deserve from a man or from anybody in that matter. You got to start respecting yourself. You got to start putting yourself on a higher pedestal, putting yourself to a higher standard. Stop letting men see you down and out. Stop letting them see you sink low. And I'm not saying, oh, well, you always got to be an independent woman, because, sometimes it's okay to lean on a man. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes that's okay. But respect yourself, because if you respect yourself, they will respect you. That's all I'm saying. Like, seriously. Because I just feel like as Black women, some of us, I'm not even going to say all of us, some women, they just don't care. And it actually makes it bad for a lot of women that do care about themselves. It actually makes it bad for a lot of women that do hold themselves to a higher standard than what they normally are. Some men take some women and look at them as objects instead of looking at them as an individual or as a person. They take it and look at it as a sex symbol or something he could just do for the day or for the night. And sometimes that burns me up, because it's like we're more than just our bodies. But if we don't present it that way, that we are more than just our bodies, then that's how it's being taken by the man. You see what I'm saying? So hold on. All right, sorry, but yeah, I didn't forgot what I was saying. Jesus, fix it. But yeah, we just gotta start valuing ourselves more. Like, seriously. And I know this shit then turns into a whole nother conversation, which is okay with me, because, to be honest, I'm actually over all that BS with Michael Stovall and his antics and whatever the case. I'm actually really over that. So yeah, we gotta do better as women, as not just women, as a whole, as a community, as a Black community. We have to do better. We really have to do better, because if you look at all these other races stick together but us. We either killing each other, or we jealous of one another, or we trying to get one up on the next man. And it's just sickening. It's idiotic. Like, it burns me up to just think of how we're the only race, the last race, that's just unorganized, uncivilized. It burns my blood to see it. And I love my brothers and sisters. I really do. But we need to get it together. As a people, we need to get it together, because I'm gonna tell you something. If we don't, that orange man that's in the White House is going to tear us down one by one. One by motherfucking one. He's going to tear us down. Because he see, like, them Black motherfuckers don't care about each other. Look at them. They shooting up each other. They killing each other. They doing this, that, and the third to each other. Let them go out there and kill themselves. We don't care. We got to stop doing that to each other. We really do. And we got to stop killing one another. Because, see, we just make it easier for the white man to do it. And a lot of people don't see that. We want to blame the white man for a lot of our shortcomings, or a lot of things that didn't go right. But at the end of the day, we can't keep blaming the white man. We had to start taking accountability for the things that we don't do. You don't hear the Puerto Ricans blaming the white man. Oh, the white man did this. The white man did that. You don't hear the Mexicans. Oh, the white man did this. The white man did that. Even though the white man did do that because he deported their asses back the fuck over there to I guess wherever the fuck they come from, Mexico, Guadalupe, wherever they came from. But we have to stop blaming the white man for everything. We are accountable for our own actions. We're not in slavery no more. We're not chained no more. We had people, Dr. Martin Luther King, to march for us so we could be free. Rosa Parks, Sojourner Truth, W.E.B. Du Bois, Malcolm X. You know, I'm just saying we had a lot of people to bat for us because they saw that we could do it. But then look at how we, look at the things that we are doing. And I know half of them probably turn over their grave. Dr. Martin Luther King probably like, I marched for these dumbasses and look at them. I marched so they could be free and look at them. Maybe they should have been back to fucking change. Maybe they wouldn't be acting the way they act. Because look how we show our appreciation for what our ancestors went through. We got to do better as a people. We do. We got to do better as a community, as a whole, as one. We definitely got to do better. Hold on, y'all. Lord, they won't leave me alone. Oh yeah. Oh Lord. It's always something. But yeah. Yeah, live just went to a whole nother direction, which is okay with me. It's fine with me, but it went to a whole nother direction. So I just came up here to say that I'm tired. I got some stuff I need to do. I just came up here to say that. So I'm about to get off. And I catch you on the flip side.